Yeah. We have been called a lot of things. Crazy is pretty much the core term. Extreme. Intense is a word that people close to me use. Intense. A lot of that applies to just the company on a whole. I really don't remember anything that's been not intense or crazy or difficult. I think that's just the nature of where we live and who we are. Hi, I'm Joe Short, founder of Short's Brewing Company.
Hey, I'm Richard Anderson. I'm one of the family owners and partners at Iron Fish Distillery, and we're on a 120-acre farm that was founded in 1887, and we're doing distilling on the farm.
Why did I choose a rural, off-the-beaten-path location? Well, the main thing was that I didn't care to be in a city. I really needed to be closer to nature and have a deeper connection to nature. But I like the quaint, the quietness, the charm, the sense of slow. How do we get involved in Iron Fish? Through people. We've have mutual friends and co-workers, and I would say like a lot of these industries, the craft beverage industry, we're supportive of one another.
We're located on a 120-acre farm that was founded in 1887. It was abandoned for over 10 years. And bringing this back as a productive farm, distilling, and outdoor end destination has absolutely been the craziest experience. It has been the most surprising reactions from people, and we are so stoked that it's turned out the way it has.
So my vision for the company when we first started was to have a small little brew pub where I would just make the beer and serve people beer. I didn't really want to mess with food at all or anything like that. Of course, that's changed quite a bit. And we would distribute draft beer only because kegs were the closest version of the product that you could get from the brewery, so it would taste exactly how it was meant to taste. Now, obviously, things are a little different for us. Being smart enough to know that I'm not smart enough to do everything, I've recruited smart people who could help transform the way that we started into what we are doing now. You know, caring is part of our DNA, and having empathy and compassion and all these really important human characteristics is just important as to how we live and learn and function individually and together. So caring so hard demonstrated is, it can be dovetailed back to the old adage, actions speak louder than words. Leading by example, putting your money where your mouth is. It's the little things, that add up.
This collaboration's involved everybody, from our distilling team to our farming team to our partners at Griner Sugar Bush, and for us to actually now work with Pioneer and Craft Brewing in Michigan to create a beer, a stout that's finished in maple bourbon barrels. We're super stoked for the for our taste of it, and to be able to work with these giants in craft brewing.
So yeah, for this, being whiskey aged in barrels that had whiskey and then got maple syrup in them and then got whiskey back in them, and then we put the beer in there. A lot of stuff going on. I may have some of that out of sequence. Moral of the story is, there's a pleasant layering of many wonderful flavors. Some vanilla, some wood, some maple, some roast, some toast, some caramel, maybe just a scotch, and then very smooth. There's no scorching, no hot breath lighting on fire. An extreme beer you could probably have more than one or two of. Yes, there is a message I want to give to the Extreme Beer Fest attendees who are watching this. Thank you. Thank you for your support, and we've had to make a lot of modifications, not just our company and our business, but everyone. And being able to do a beer festival virtual, I didn't really honestly think it was possible, but we're doing it, and we couldn't do it without your support, your love for craft beer, your encouragement for us brewers to be making extreme beers. And big thanks to Jason and Todd and their teams for really helping put this together. And thanks to all the other breweries out there who are digging deep and doing their part as well. Like it's truly a collaborative effort, and it's something that's just so powerful and awesome for our industry, and I can't thank you enough. Crafting a community and brewing a world, making the world a better place through the products of passion that we create is extreme to us. And there's so many levels, so many layers, and at the end of the day, loving where you live and loving what you do and figuring out how to use those two things to make your world and your community a better place is as extreme as we can get, people. So cheers. I'll cheers to that.